Alright, everybody, our next break here is our 2018 Super Break Pieces of the Past Hybrid Edition. It's a 10-box case, plus there's a 101 promo pack. It's a dual random hit break number 1. Over here. We have 15 spots in the break. Again, it is random dual hits. Every spot's going to receive 2 cards. Then we're going to randomize the 101 promo pack hit between all spots, giving one spot a third hit. So we're going to randomize all of our names 5 times. Then we're going to open up the boxes, enter each card pulled, and we'll randomize those cards 5 times as well. We'll match them up so that every buyer is matched with 2 cards. Go over to random.org. There are the 15 names. And 5. Rocky up top, Matt on the bottom. Alright. Good luck, everybody. Alright. Box number 1. Alright, we have base cards in here too. Eisenhower, Witherspoon, and John Jay. We'll just randomize all the base cards off at the end as well. Start off here with Pennant Relics, Jimmy Carter. Next up here, Pieces of the Past, Barack Obama. Says it's an actual relic from Obama, but it doesn't say what it is. Our third hit in this box is a press in the news press piece, James Madison. So James Madison in the news. And that newspaper is from June 6th, 1810. That clipping there. Box number 2. Our base cards are Donald Trump, Barack Obama, and John Hart. Stamp on our past, George Washington. Features an original vintage 1-cent stamp. Next up here, Piece of the Past, William Taft. And our next hit here is In the News Relics, Prince Harry. And that's something from the royal wedding. Box number 3. Three base cards: Bill Clinton, James Smith, Richard Henry Lee. We have Harry Truman, Pieces of the Past. Says it's an actual Harry Truman relic. Pieces of the Past, Martin Van Buren. And we have In the News Relics, Paul Revere. That's from June 17th, 1799. Box number 4. We have George H.W. Bush, Button Gwinnett, and Sojourner Truth. Really nice hit right here. We have a Legends original stamp. Freddie Mercury, numbered 4 of 4. Freddie Mercury stamp, numbered 4 of 4. Really nice hit right there. Piece of the Past, Norman Rockwell. And In the News Press, Teddy Roosevelt. That's a piece of a newspaper from January 6th, 1919. All right, box number 5. Gerald Ford, Donald Trump, Andrew Johnson. Stamp on our past, Andrew Carnegie. 4-cent Andrew Carnegie stamp. Piece of the Past, Picasso. Kim Jong-un, In the News relic. Yeah, I'll get one up. Box number 6. We have Herbert Hoover, Francis Scott Key, J. Edgar Hoover. And we're going to have a John Hancock stamp, numbered 5 of 7. Next up here we have a Jimmy Carter, Pieces of the Past. And we have Al Capone, In the News Relics. That's from June 4th, 1925. Herbert Hoover, Joseph Hughes, John Hancock. Here we have Bill Clinton, Pennant. This is Gideon Wells, Pieces of the Past relic. I knew someone had to say it, Mike. I wasn't going to, but somebody had to. And then we have Pearl Harbor, In the News. That's going to be from December 1st, 1941. Hey, metal. Box number 8. Base cards here: Barack Obama, Henry Clay, Roger Sherman. Then we're going to get John Wood, or John Wool, Pieces of the Past. John Wool. Pieces of the Past, Leroy Neiman. Final hit of the box, In the News Relics, Samuel Adams. That's going to be an old one. From May 11th, 1796. Samuel Adams. No, that's the day that Pearl Harbor was in the news, Philip. The headline was something about Pearl Harbor. Then it said they went on to be bombed there by Japan 6 days later. Franklin Roosevelt, Stephen Hopkins, Francis Bellamy. In the news press, George Washington. And that paper is from August 11th, 1974. That was from the Breakers Row medal. Pieces of the Past, Salvador Dali. And in the news relic, Bernie Sanders. And that's when he was 68 years old, so that newspaper was from about 25 years ago. Bernie Sanders in the news relics. Well, there's going to be another one up here in just a moment here, Charles. Richard Nixon, William Whipple, William Penn. We have in the news Pearl Harbor. Again, from December 1st. It says the newspaper features the headline, Final U.S. Warning to Japan. The attack on Pearl Harbor happened 6 days later. Next up here, Franz Siegel, or Siegel, Pieces of the Past. And our final hit here, in the news relics, James Comey. All right. Then we're going to have our one-of-one promo pack. And our one-of-one is going to be a bar relic. And it's a Benjamin Franklin stamp and a Bunker Hill stamp. So Bunker Hill and Ben Franklin stamps. One-of-one. Alright, so let's jump back over here. And 5. Take our top 15 here. We'll take 16 through 30. Find out who's going to get those dual stamps. 101 Bunker Hill, Ben Franklin. And they go to Aaron F. Alright, so Rocky got the Paul Revere in the news relic and the Norman Rockwell. Anthony with the Siegel. James Comey, Prince Harry, and Bernie Sanders. He's going to love that. Brad with the George Washington in the news and the Wells. John with the Carnegie stamp and the Kim Jong-un relic. Anthony with the Samuel Adams and the Pearl Harbor. Aaron with Truman, the Freddie Mercury numbered 404, the Picasso and the Teddy Roosevelt. John with Al Capone and the John Hancock numbered 5 of 7. Aaron with the Wool Pieces of the Past, the George Washington stamp, Leroy Neiman Pieces of the Past, and Martin Van Buren Pieces of the Past. Anthony with the Taft Pieces of the Past, the Pearl Harbor and the News Relic. The Jimmy Carter Pennant, and the Obama Pieces of the Past relic. Aaron with the Jimmy Carter Pieces of the Past, and the Bill Clinton Pennant. Matt with the James Madison in the news, and the Salvador Dali Pop. And Aaron also got the dual 1 of 1 stamp. Alright, and that's going to do it, guys. Thank you all for filling that break. And go ahead and get that video uploaded to YouTube.